Think the Hellcat is just flashy merc gear? Let's see why this power armor makes you a ballistic nightmare. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to break down one of Fallout 76's coolest and most tactical power armor sets, the Hellcat Power Armor. Introduced with the Steel Rain update, this isn't Brotherhood issue gear or some cobbled-together raider scrap. It's a mercenary-built, purpose-designed suit that excels at one thing: stopping bullets. We'll dive into its lore, its special defensive mechanics, its design features, and of course, how you can get your hands on one in Fallout 76. Let's get started. Number 1. Meet the Hellcat Company. First, let's talk about who actually uses this armor in Fallout lore. The Hellcat Company is a mercenary outfit operating in Appalachia and the Pit. They're not Brotherhood of Steel with their techno-religious zeal, and they're not raiders duct-taping junk to a chassis. These are professionals. For a price, they'll fight your battles, and they expect to walk away alive. So it makes sense they develop a power armor variant specifically tailored for their style of warfare. The Hellcat isn't about looking pretty on a recruitment poster. It's about being effective in brutal, boots-on-the-ground fights. Number 2. Designed for ballistic warfare. Let's get into the defining feature of Hellcat Power Armor: ballistic damage reduction. This suit is specifically tuned to counter what you'll face most often in the wasteland: bullets. Here's how it works. Each piece of Hellcat armor gives 2% incoming ballistic damage. A full set grants 12% ballistic damage reduction. And this is key, it's applied before standard armor calculations. That's like having a personal damage negation force field layered on top of your regular resistances. It doesn't matter if a raider's shooting you with a pipe gun or a mutant's got a heavy machine gun. Their shots just hurt less before your normal DR even kicks in. Number 3. Better than the stats suggest. Now, if you just compare Hellcat's ballistic damage resistance numbers on paper to something like T-65, you might think it's weaker. And technically, it is. But that built-in ballistic damage reduction means it actually performs better against bullets than most other power armor. It's the classic Fallout "don't judge by the numbers alone" lesson. If you're getting shot at, which is basically all the time in Fallout 76, this armor soaks that damage better than its stat sheet suggests. Number 4. Tactical mercenary design. Visually, the Hellcat looks exactly like what a private military contractor would want. Its design is similar to the X-01 with that advanced, intimidating silhouette, but it's got unique details, most notably the red eye slit on the helmet. It's both menacing and practical. When you see a squad of Hellcat mercs rolling in with those glowing red visors, you know they mean business. It's the perfect look for a faction that doesn't need to follow Brotherhood traditions or raider chaos. It's professional, fearsome, and unmistakably theirs. Number 5. Born in the Steel Rain. Update lore-wise and gameplay-wise, the Hellcat Power Armor is one of Fallout 76's newer additions. It was introduced with the Steel Rain update. That update focused on the power struggle within the Brotherhood of Steel and the arrival of the Hellcat Company as a new force in Appalachia. They weren't just background NPCs. They became an integral part of the story, bringing their own tech, tactics, and this specialized armor to the wasteland. Number 6. Getting your hands on Hellcat in Fallout 76. So, how do you actually get this armor? The Catalyst Quest. Completing the Catalyst automatically unlocks the crafting plans for Hellcat Power Armor. This is part of the Steel Rain questline, so you'll need to progress through that storyline. Crafting legendary parts. Once you have the plans, you can craft legendary Hellcat parts at a Power Armor station. These legendary versions can also drop as quest rewards. Purveyor and legendary enemies. If you're hunting for legendary rolls, the Purveyor at the Rusty Pick sells them. Legendary Hellcat pieces can also drop from legendary enemies in the wild. It's actually one of the more accessible top-tier armor sets if you're willing to do the quests and put in the work. Number 7. Why choose Hellcat? Now the big question, Why pick Hellcat over other power armors? Bullet-soaking specialization. If you're constantly facing raiders, settlers, super mutants, and other ballistic heavy enemies, that minus 12% reduction is huge. Mercenary aesthetic. Let's be honest, it just looks cool. That red eye slit, the tactical lines. It's Fallout's version of Operator Chic. Ease of acquisition. You don't need to grind gold bullion for months. Complete the catalyst, craft your set, and you're good to go. Legendary flexibility. You can roll Hellcat pieces with all the same legendary perks as other armors, so you're not sacrificing customization.
Number 8, strengths and weaknesses. Let's be fair, it's not perfect.
Strengths. Best in class for soaking ballistic damage. Easy to get once you finish the quest line. Looks amazing. Weaknesses. Slightly lower ballistic DR on paper compared to sets like T65. Doesn't have unique bonuses for energy or radiation damage. Not the best choice if you're fighting a lot of robots or in nuked zones. In other words, it's specialized, but it's really good at that specialization. Number 9, the perfect armor for the ruthless professional. Ultimately, Hellcat Power Armor is exactly what you'd expect from a mercenary company like Hellcat. It's designed for real-world boots-on-the-ground firefights. It doesn't waste time on sci-fi bells and whistles. It's straightforward. Reduce incoming bullet damage, stay alive, complete the job. If you want to roleplay as a no-nonsense mercenary, or just want an armor set that excels at the wasteland's most common threat, ballistic weapons, it's hard to beat Hellcat. So that's the Hellcat Power Armor explained. Fallout 76's mercenary-grade answer to staying alive in a hail of gunfire. What do you think? Have you run with the Hellcats or crafted your own set? Drop your stories in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more Fallout lore and gear breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Appalachia, visor glowing red.